Welcome to a special edition of the Nail Files for International Women's Day.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. International Women's Day, Saturday the 8th of March.
Celebrating all things women.
Women.
Girl bosses.
It's a lovely day.
What a lovely day.
What a day.
Yeah, so International Women's Day. I feel like we should start with who inspires us.
Yeah, so who inspires you?
Who inspires me? How long have you got? Obviously you inspire me.
That wasn't a, what is it called when you're like digging?
Obviously my mum, my sister, my auntie, my sister especially because she's moved to the other side of the world and has started a whole new life in Australia.
Yeah, that's amazing.
My mum, she's a manager. She's always been my mum is just cool. My mum's cool.
I love your mum.
I
do.
I love your mum.
I love your mum. She's lush.
But yeah, my mum's cool. And just, yeah, people in the industry.
Yeah, nail techs.
Other nail techs, people I've met. My best friend, one of my best friends. She's just a really good mum.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's inspiring. You
Yeah.
look at her and you think, oh, like, you're amazing.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, do you know what? Most of my best friends are mums. They've all got their own individual things going on. One of them's got her own business and social media. The other one, she's got like doing a house renovation.
Amazing.
The other one, she's a mental health nurse.
Amazing.
And she's just smashing life. The other one's moving to New Zealand. The other side, I've got I could go on and on and on.
Yeah.
Who else inspires me? Do you know who else, like, not a nail tech, but like business wise, someone who really inspires me is Emma Greed. Have you heard of her?
Oh my God, I love her.
Yeah.
I followed her on Instagram recently because I watched her interview on This Morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she had an interview.
I
I'm
missed
pretty
that.
sure she now works for like Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Oh my God, she's insane.
Isn't she?
Me and Mum, we love her.
From like a businesswoman point of view,
Yes.
she is doing
Amazing.
bits.
She is like, honestly, she really inspires me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, so she's involved in Skims
Yes.
and Good American.
Good American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably loads of other
Loads
stuff,
of
but
others,
they're the only
yeah.
two I can think of right now.
Yeah.
But just as a businesswoman, everything she talks about, like, she's from London.
Yes.
She is just a vibe.
She's amazing. No,
Yeah.
I love her. Totally get you.
She's so cool. But like so many people, what's the girl that runs Odd Muse? Amy Smale.
Yes.
Yeah, she's from Essex.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's a vibe. Just any girl boss, basically.
Yeah.
That
I love
makes
like
me-
seeing people's stories.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like hearing about people's stories. That's why I love it when we go to events and like see all the other nail techs, because you're like, everyone's their own girl boss.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see like how far they come or what they've done over the years to become the person they are. It's really nice.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I fully agree. But it's just, if I'm feeling a bit like meh, or just feeling a bit uninspired, or like, I don't know, just need a bit of if I watch a YouTube video from like Molly May, or I don't know, even if I just watch one episode of the Kardashians, I know they are a bit of a love them, a Marmite. They're a Marmite vibe. You love
Yeah.
them or you hate them.
Yeah.
Sometimes just watching an episode of the Kardashians just gives me like a bit of a
Refresh.
Yeah, like a drive. I
Yeah.
don't want to be Kim Kardashian,
No.
but she just makes me want to like go and work hard.
Yeah.
Do
Harder.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
sometimes I just need a bit of a, like you said, a refresh.
Yeah. No, I
Just a
totally
little-
understand.
Just a little like.
Mm.
Who inspires you?
Who inspires me? I would probably, without sounding deep, probably my mum. And I feel like that sounds really cliche, but she's just amazing. She's
is.
just been through a lot, so I'm just like, oh, I love you, mum. And it's really nice because I think she knows that.
Oh,
Like,
Jess.
Yeah, like we're so close, so I feel like she does know that. Little Lou, she inspires me a lot because she's very different to me.
Your sister?
Yeah, sorry, that was my sister. Little Lou. She's in uni at the moment. She's at Manchester. And she's currently about to finish year 2. And when I think back to when she first went there, she was obviously fresh 18-year-old, and she like literally like moved out and obviously started, like, Manchester's like two and a bit hours away from us, and like she was so like obviously excited, but she settled it took her a while to settle in, so she was getting upset a lot. There was times, oh my god, actually I'll never forget the day that she left and went to uni, the first night that she stayed up there, and we drove back home, we settled her in. It was her first night sleeping there, and the feeling that I had was like breaking up with a boyfriend. It was really weird. I remember going into my mum's room and I was crying. I was literally crying because I was just like, I can't believe she's gone. Like, and I've never actually told her that, I don't think, but like I just like, she inspired me, because she just went there, got up, left. Like, to me, 18's quite young. Yeah. And so she just went and lived there. And it took her such a while to get settled in. And now she's like literally living her best life. Like, she sends pictures all the time. She's doing so well. Like, and I just think that's so nice. Yeah. She's done really well. Smashed it. Really well.
Both our sisters are smashing it.
Both our sisters smashing it. What are we doing?
Yeah, I know. Sitting and recording a podcast. Yeah.
But no, all my one best friend, Elise, she really inspires me. She's been through a tricky time because her mum's been poorly, and she does so much for her mum. So she really, really inspires me. I think daily about like how amazing she is, and I just think, oh, I couldn't be you because you're just amazing. Yeah. But she's great. Yeah, all the nail techs I'd say as well. So all the nail girls out there, everyone's inspiring. I love seeing when a nail tech posts like you know, like when a nail tech posts and they've like just landed a new job, like in the industry, like working with someone big or getting a new. Go on.
I thought of one.
What?
She posted it yesterday.
Who?
Serena. Did you see her
video?
Her video.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
She's opened her own little salon.
Yeah.
And she put the cutest video up.
Yeah.
Of her saying like, "Hi, I'm Serena."
Yes, that was it. I actually saw that you commented. And
yeah. Just like
just things like that.
Yeah.
And like I can't remember her name. Maybe I think it's Nails by Lindsay, when she did Sophia and Cinzia's nails. Like stuff like that. Like I think
I think
go
she did
girl.
Rita Ora's nails as well.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, you are. You just when you see people like that, you just think, yes, girl.
Yeah, like that's inspiring. I'm like, go you. Yeah. There we go. Go you.
Go you. Yeah, go you. But do you know what I think's nice is that I feel like in the nail industry, everybody kind of just bigs each other up.
Yeah.
When I see someone like, oh, she went and did Cinzia and Sophia's nails, I'm like, yes, girl.
Yeah, like that is insane.
I never sit there and think, oh, I wish that was me. Obviously, I'd be like, oh, actually, no. I think I'd be like, so glad it's not me.
So glad it's not me. I can't do that picture.
I think my anxiety couldn't cope. But no, joking.
But seeing it is like insane for someone else.
I just feel like I don't think there's many people I think most girls in the nail industry are all very much like, yes, girl.
Yeah, 100%. Because we're all doing the same thing. So we understand like how amazing that is and hyping people up.
Yeah, like even the people that have been so kind to us with the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I know, like how sweet is that?
I cannot, right? I honestly, when we brought this podcast out, you were like, Rach, what is wrong with you? I was honestly like, I think the only person who's going to listen to it is our mums.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I could not get over the number of people that listened to it and the number of people that reposted it on their stories.
Oh my God, I know, because we were going to say this because we do want to thank everyone, but we didn't share every single story because we didn't want people getting annoyed, like flicking through our story and it's like repost. Yeah. But like we had so many. I can't believe it.
It warmed me cockles.
I've not heard of that before.
No, warm me cockles. I actually could not.
I know.
It made me want to cry.
It made me want to cry. And like when people put captions, like they're on their walks or they're listening in the car and they're like, and I'm like, I can't believe that's us. Like I cannot.
But even like, a few weeks later, just got a gap and I'm just listening to the now
Oh,
files.
I
Like,
know.
oh, you didn't just listen to episode 1. You're now listening to episode 3.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you're still listening. Like, I get
Yeah.
messages from people like, oh, just listening to the podcast. Oh, I love it, girls.
I know.
Like,
I had one the other day. Actually, let me just really quickly read this one from the other day because I thought that was so nice. I was just like, wow. Here. Hey girlie, just to say, I listened to your guys' podcast today on my run and it literally kept my mind so busy. I was so fully engrossed. The KMS were flying by, so thank you.
kilometres.
Oh!
I initially heard KMS, kill myself.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, what? It was honestly so good and smooth. It didn't feel like your first episode. You're doing so well. I was like,
oh, I know. Or when clients come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the clients inspire me.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're so sweet.
And they come in and they're like, oh, I listened to the podcast. I'm like, oh, thank you.
I know, it's so
much.
sweet, so sweet. So we actually put on our story the other day that we were doing an International Women's Day episode.
Yes.
And we got quite a few responses because we wrote on it who inspires you and why. So, Rach, do you want to read out a few?
Yes. Let me find one for you.
All the replies were so lovely, by the way.
Let's have a look. Okay, yeah. There's loads on here. There were a lot of mums.
A lot of mum ones, which is so fair.
Kind of
totally agree.
How we were. Both my mum and my nanny, always so strong and always there for me no matter what. And then mums in general almost always need help but never ask. They get stuff done because they have to.
Yeah.
My mum in 15 years, this is my friend. In 15 years she's had 6, soon to be 7 brain surgeries and she's always smiling.
That breaks me.
I know.
That's amazing.
And just, so many mums ones. And then my other friend, my mama, she's an MS warrior, kidney donor to my dad, and a mama to 4 girls and a nana to 3 grandchildren.
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah.
Oh my God, people.
You getting me?
Killing me. Is this your friend, Jen? Oh no, I can't say her name. Watching
Jennifer Day Love.
Yeah, watching you become confident and grow has been the most inspiring. How nice is that from her?
She knows. So I've been friends with Jenna since we were like, she's a couple of years older than me. Sorry, Jenna. Since I was about 11, we've been friends. Like, I've been to her wedding. She's had a baby now. I've seen her grow. I've seen her start her own business. She's got a social media business. And she's an amazing mum. She absolutely smashes it at the gym. She does high rocks as well.
That's insane. I love people that do high rocks.
And I just think, like, she knows me inside and out, and she's basically seen me since I was 11 grow
into you now,
into who I am now.
Yeah.
And just
that's so nice that she put that.
Seen so many different. She's probably
aspects
seen so many
of
different
life, yeah,
and so many different versions of me. I guess.
Yeah.
'Cause we
grow.
I think, like, as girls, as women, we change a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
that's so nice of her to write that.
Yeah, but do you want to hear another really cute one?
What?
I've got one for you. Our Evie. She inspired me to become a nail tech all those years ago. Hun.
Oh, that's really
You're
sweet.
inspiring people to become nail techs.
No, don't, because I'll cry. That's so sweet.
We love you, Sarah. Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Sarah. That's really kind of you, Sarah.
I've actually never met Sarah, but I absolutely flipping love her.
I can't wait for you to meet Sarah.
Sarah, I would say, I don't know, I'd say Ed's our number 1 fan. Sarah's
very on par. She is. I know, I find her quite inspiring. She's been very supportive over the pod. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. And I actually think it's really nice. This is what I love about girls.
Yeah.
I've literally never met her. Yeah, she is
Always
so,
commenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
so
amazing.
kind to me. And she calls me Rach.
I know she calls you Rach.
When people call me Rach instead of Rachel, I'm like, yeah, we're on a level.
Yeah, yeah. My cousin wrote a really cute one. She put grandma.
Oh, grandma.
I know. Grandma died about 5 years ago now.
Oh, don't.
She put she was such a female boss, Eve will understand, and I totally do. I totally do. She is a cutie. That was really nice, Rose.
Grandmas.
Someone put every single woman I meet in the nail industry because their passion and drive is unmatched. Totally agree. Totally agree.
Unmatched. It is honestly.
Literally. Yeah.
Every single person, like we said earlier on.
Yeah. Cool. We've had loads.
Someone else has put Amy. She
That's
changed
nice.
she changed my life for real.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I think Amy has really helped me. So I totally agree with that.
Same.
Yeah.
The poor girl. I'm surprised she hasn't blocked me.
Oh, you're not messaging again.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Please.
Ames.
Please leave me alone. I've asked her for a number loads of times. She won't give it to me. No joke. By the way.
Sorry, can we just stick to DM, please?
I've actually never asked her for a number because that's weird. Just in general,
Yeah.
I would say Amy as a person, obviously, she's a massive hun.
Yeah.
But the nail tech org, the fact that she brought out the nail tech org
Helps
and
so many girls in the industry.
yeah, and I think that's partly what it is. Is obviously everything that she provides. Like she gives so much invaluable.
So much valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like knowledge and help, and she's just so inspiring. But just the fact that she's created a community of nail technicians where everyone gets together and everyone is just so lush. Everyone supports each other.
Yeah.
We go to events where we all get to meet up. Like we all chat to each other on Instagram.
Yeah.
Ask each other for help. We see each other on the Monday lives.
Yeah,
for example,
exactly.
And then we get to see each other in real life. Like
I think as well, like, I'm not saying this happens to everyone, but sometimes if you're self-employed and you work on your own and you don't have colleagues or staff or whatever, like you can lose yourself.
Yeah.
So her creating this and getting girls out to events where you meet up and you're all doing the same thing, like it really helps build your confidence and gets you out there, because you're not talking to people daily about the same thing that you do as your job.
Yeah.
So like she's created that for us, which I think is really nice.
You know, like when I don't know, when I worked in a bank, for example, you've got a team.
Yes.
You've got a team, for example, of different people that you work with in all different like levels or whatever. Like you say, when you're a nail tech, you are usually self-employed, or like I work from home. So it's just me on my own. And the nail tech org basically has created an environment where you don't feel alone.
Yeah, no, I totally agree.
And then what you do is you book a flight to Crete.
Yeah, we book a flight to Crete and off we go.
And off we go.
Yeah.
And here we are at the pod. It's just lush.
So we also had another one that mentioned, let me get it up. It says here, Florence Given, her vibes are immaculate and so infectious.
Florence Given.
Now, I don't know sorry, what was that accent? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know too much about Florence Given, which I do regret saying right now, because she's a very powerful woman, and I don't know even if I follow her on Instagram, but I've heard a lot about her and she does seem amazing.
Yeah, so she's got a couple of books out.
Yes.
And I don't know if it's her newest book, but the one that I've not read.
Have you got one?
The Women Living Deliciously.
Yes.
I've not actually finished it, but to be fair, I've not made a massive start on it, to be fair. But I've read a lot.
Yeah.
And she's a vibe.
Is she?
She basically advocates for women.
Yeah.
And she starts off the first chapter, her very first sentences, I love women.
Yeah, that's cute. Cute.
And she does. And what she says is very much like everything she says, I'm like, yeah, that's what I think. And there's a bit in her first episode where she calls it beauty sick.
Yeah.
I think it's beauty sick.
Meaning what?
Basically, that all of us girls, all we do is constantly put ourselves down about the way we look from a very young age. She actually said in the first chapter of her book that girls from the age of 5 years old,
Don't tell me.
yeah, are basically putting themselves down about the way they look.
Oh my God, that's so worrying.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that makes me literally want to cry.
Yeah. And honestly, I was going to ask you this question actually, like, what would you say to your younger self? But something I would say to my younger self is, do not spend your entire existence worrying about the way that you look. I mean, look, don't get me wrong, I still flipping do it now. But like,
Oh, it's made me shiver.
Honestly, I spent years and years and years hating the way that I looked and constantly putting myself down. And I don't know if you've ever seen it. Again, bringing back the Kardashians. That Khloe Kardashian brought out a TV show about. She got people on there to, like, I can't remember what it was called, but where like they'd go in, they didn't like the way they looked and they wanted to lose weight.
Yeah.
And it would start off with like, I really hate the way I look and I want to be skinnier or whatever. But actually, throughout the episode, you would see that they would address like the emotional reasons as to why they'd put on weight or why they hated the way they looked or like whatever their issue was with themselves, basically.
Yeah.
But she would start every episode, like the intro was her. She was like, Hi, I'm Khloe Kardashian. Growing up, I was the fat, funny sister. And I realised that that's how I viewed myself as I was growing up.
Really?
I viewed myself as the fat, funny friend. And I would always see myself with my friends as the fatter one, the uglier one.
Rachel mad.
But the funnier one. Do you know what I mean? And I would always see it as, that's why I'm single, because I'm fat. And it's really sad, isn't it?
Bad,
because it's like, why do we put so much emphasis on the way that we look?
Yeah.
And like the fact that I spent all those years worrying about the way that I look. So like now, obviously, I've changed my lifestyle just to be more confident in myself.
Yeah.
But it now has nothing to do with what other people think of me.
Yeah.
Whether I think that being skinny, for example, is going to get me a boyfriend.
You're doing it for you.
Doing it for me. And like, I'd be like, oh, that's why all of my best friends are married and I'm not, because I look like this.
No.
Like, and it's just a horrible thing to think about yourself. But I don't know if it's an age thing, that the older you get, the less you care about what other people think.
I think it could be a little bit. I do think it could be a little bit. I think of our mums where they're like, oh, stop being so ridiculous. Like, when you're my age, you don't even care about what you're caring about right now. Like, that sort of thing.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But do you know what else, actually? I really genuinely think, so any job that I've ever had since I left school, like when I was at school, the school that I went to was like, oh, if you leave school and you don't go to university, you're like thick.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, oh, if you go into beauty or childcare, you're one of the thick kids.
Yeah.
Well, joke's on you, because I've done both. I was a nanny for 10 years and now I'm a nail tech, so screw you.
Yeah.
And I think that any job that I've had, like when I've been a nanny or when I was a personal assistant and all of that, it was always working for someone else. I always viewed myself as the lesser person.
Yeah.
The person working for someone else. I loved being a nanny. I loved being a personal assistant. I enjoyed it at the time. But now that I'm a nail tech and joining the nail tech org, and every single person that I've met through it, the fact that I have my own business, I honestly feel like a totally different person.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I honestly feel like I have... So without sounding woo-woo, I feel like I found myself.
No, that's really good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Sorry, I don't want to make this episode as in a...
No, I think it's nice.
Everyone listen to Rachel Coast and...
No.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing. It's really
It's a
amazing.
journey. And I feel
100%.
like, I don't know, that might resonate with other people, but...
Yeah, exactly. No, I totally agree. I think that's amazing.
Thank you.
Well done. Proud of you, friend.
What would you say to your younger self?
What would I say to my younger self? Oh, I don't know. I think my life's a bit bloody crazy, if I'm honest. I'm not out.
You're still young.
I'm not out the other end of it yet to be able to talk to my younger self.
Oh.
No, I'm fine.
You have been through a lot recently, but we will talk about that another time.
We'll talk about that another time. Yeah. What would I say to my younger self? Probably to just, my gel has just come off my nail.
If this isn't a Nail Files podcast, what is?
We're just going to pop that there. Is that disgusting? We'll put it in my pocket. We'll put it in the pocket.
Funny.
Don't want that on the pod.
Your entire gel nails just come off.
Sad. Better fix that before Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I would probably actually say, do not worry. That is probably one thing I would say is just, I'm still going through what I'm going through at the moment, and I'm just constantly saying, like, don't worry.
Don't worry.
Like, it's always going to be fine. That's probably one thing I would say, like, you're going to be fine.
Someone else put that on their Instagram the other day.
Who?
Lauren. Lolly.
Oh, did she? I didn't see.
Yeah, she put a really, really lovely post up on her Instagram the other day, and she was like, something that I've learned over the last couple of years is basically, I can't remember exactly what she said, but I remember reading it at the time, and I was thinking, she put basically, just live your best life and just don't worry, because it's going to happen anyway.
Yeah.
You've only got one life, like,
just
go and do what you've got to do.
Yeah.
Because the bad stuff's going to happen regardless.
Yeah.
So...
No, I totally agree. So, yeah.
And I do think you're for everything, and obviously I know we're not talking about it right now, but everything that you've gone through in the last few months, you are a very strong girl.
That's very kind.
Strong, independent woman.
Thank you. Very kind of you.
So basically, I just feel like we just need to celebrate each other.
And yourself.
And also, thank you to everyone that sent in their comments. Answers.
Yeah, no, appreciate that, because I felt like, oh my God, loads of people have replied. Like, it's so nice.
And I think it's really cute that I'd say 99% of the people that put in their answers was my mum.
Oh.
Basically,
I know.
We love you,
We love our mums. We love our mums.
I
know.
My mum's not very well at the moment, bless her.
Oh, isn't... What, your mum?
Yeah,
oh, no, why?
Oh, she's got so much wrong with her, bless her.
Oh.
She's right. My poor mum, I don't mean to laugh, but every time I go, oh yeah, this hurts, she goes, yeah, me too. I've got this.
Oh, no way.
Oh, love her.
What is it? She's at 11 a reef.
Yeah. I've got a black cat, but hers is blacker.
Yeah. Oh, poor Catherine.
Yeah, I've been Tenerife, she's been 11 a reef.
Yeah.
No, Catherine, we love you.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling better soon, Catherine.
Oh, I feel really mean. She might, like, never make me dinner ever again.
Oh, no, she'll be fine.
Do you know what I think we should do, though? I feel like to celebrate International Women's Day, I feel like we should do a giveaway.
No, I think that's a really good idea. We were chatting about this earlier, and I thought that would be really nice just to end this episode.
Yeah.
Going to do a little giveaway, and we are going to pop in a little hamper.
Yeah. Oh, this hamper's going to be so cute.
This is going to be really cute.
I'd actually want it.
Oh, guys, my mum's ringing.
Oh, International Women's Day. Mum's calling.
Hello, Jess.
Hi, babe. I'm just coming into Winchcombe.
Right, we'll just end this episode here, just because Jess is on her way. But yeah, we wanted to do a nice little giveaway. What was going to go in the hamper?
So we're going to put 2 of the Florence Given books in.
Yeah, nice.
Because she is an absolute babe, and I feel like she'll change your life.
Yes, definitely.
And a few cute other little bits. We'll put it on our Instagram.
Yeah.
So you can see what you're going to get. But I just feel like to celebrate
International Women's Day, we wanted to give back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be nice.
I feel like everyone's been so kind to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And everyone's been a babe.
Very supportive, so we just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah. So thank you for listening.
Hope you enjoyed this episode.
And hope you all have a lush Women's Day, because, you know, who run the world?
Yeah. And enjoy your weekend, guys.
Love you, bye.
Bye.